critters, it's Miss Maddie. I am going to be reading a book to you guys today. I hope you're all staying healthy. I hope you had an amazing Easter with your family, and I'm sure I will see you guys soon, okay? Giraffes Can't Dance. I'm sure some of you have this at home. It is one of my favorites. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots of trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing, the rhinos rock and rolled, the lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. Okay, critters, we have 1, 2, 3 different kinds of dance that they just said. Let's see how many more we can find in the book, okay? The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. Roar is another word for laughing. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. All right, critters, is that a very kind thing to say? No. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. I feel like such a clot. So he crept off of the dance floor and he started walking home. He never felt so sad before. So sad and so alone. Would any of you guys like to be friends with Gerald? I know I would. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon, it can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed the cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on, so he must have been at the party. But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. Critters, another great way to be active at home is to go on a nature walk. Listen to the things around you, listen to the trees, listen to the lawnmowers, kids playing around you. That is another great way to just stay active. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. What do you guys project is happening? What is happening to Gerald? His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail was swishing round. All right, friends, what is Gerald doing? He threw his legs out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt in the air. He's dancing, friends. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I'm dancing, yes, I'm dancing, I'm dancing, cried Gerald. He looked so happy, friends. Have you guys ever worked really, really hard towards something and you finally get it and you're so excited and you're so happy? That's exactly how Gerald feels. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on, and they watched him quite entranced. Entranced means they were amazed. They couldn't take their eyes off of him. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we have ever seen." Now the people that were laughing at him are just so amazed. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. They were so amazed and they were jealous. They now wanted to know how he learned to dance like that. Then he raised his head and he looked up at the moon and stars above. Well, we all can dance, he said, when we find music that we love. One of my favorite books, friends. And that is so true. Everyone loves their own music. We have our own cultures, like country music. We have so many different kinds of music out there for you to dance to. And that is another great way for you to stay active during this time. Turn on some music, dance around, especially when it's sunny and it's nice out. And I will see you guys soon, okay?